Okay, welcome back. Hello, everyone.
Hello again, and welcome back.
Hello. This is Rodolfo Varlatti, Regional Director for Europe for TBC-InTV. This occasion, I'm very happy to introduce Mrs. Alla Fine, who is a brand new members of our community, TBC-InTV. And in which special session, I'm very happy to welcome them and then we expose and explain her activities and her precious approach to our community. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Angela, our CEO, and Alan. Thank you.
Thank you, Rodolfo, so much. I appreciate warm welcome. Thank you, everybody. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. And this discussion is very interesting because it's kind of leaves off from the previous discussion we talked about love and how we can further love, spread love, and by caring and sharing. And so I'd like to say that we at TBC-TV and organization that I also work with in US have partnered to continue loving people in need, i.e. Ukraine, my birthplace happens to be. And right now I'm working with that organization, have been working with the organization to help with the humanitarian aid for Ukraine. And Angela and I were talking, and she showed interest and thought it was be a great collaboration. And so I put the two pieces together, and now we're in partnership in helping Ukraine through various funding. We're gonna come together, collaborating on different pieces and making people in Ukraine feel that love. And hopefully raise funds for the transport. Right now, what's needed is the transport to Ukraine. Because of the war, there's incredibly slow process in getting the humanitarian aid, supplies, medical supplies, and different other things to various hospitals. And right now, we're working with the hospital on the inside in Kiev that are being receiving those pieces. Already multiple parcels of different items that were requested. So we actually, in the organization, it's called the IFC World, is part of the umbrella of the International Friendship in US, that in New York, US, that been helping transport these items. And because of the war, as I mentioned, generally the shipments takes about 3 weeks, because I have friends in different other areas that are working independently, just gathering pieces and all those items. And they had shipped it, and then I just heard from them the other day that they finally shipped it, and it's going to take 2.5 weeks to get to one of the destinations in Ukraine, and then from there has to be transported to another destination. So, and this is all immediate need of these supplies because there's so many people that are, injured. So with this organization, to expedite this transfer, which is beautiful, that they found inside Ukraine, people, volunteer trucks that will be doing this themselves. And our shipment been received in 2 days and already delivered to the hospital. Is that something? I mean, like, incredible. So we need more of that, basically, for the funds to come in order to get this expedited. So here's the picture. I don't know if you can see. This is the shipment arrived, and these are the volunteers and the people from the hospital putting all apart those parcels. pellets, whatever you call them, pallets, I think. So it was several tons of equipment and medical supplies were already delivered in 2 days, which is astonishing considering it's war. Or if, you know, even in the regular day, you wouldn't be able to get like things unless it's maybe Federal Express. But even so, I remember sending in a good day a present to a baby in Prague, and it took 4 months to arrive. Yes, I learned my lesson never to do that again. I'll have to wait until I go to Prague, which I have last October. That was my first trip after the pandemic. So it's really, really important, more that I can explain, that this funding hopefully occurs because we need to ship supplies, and we have supplies. We have supplies already. They've been given, you know, purchased by other donations, but now we have all the supplies and we need to ship it, and that's the issue. So hopefully collaboratively, and as this video hopefully reaches other people, will make an impact on a greater scale, and people would want to, you know, help Ukraine in which way, any which way they can. Yes, Stefan, yes, beautiful.
We get this in Roslov, and it's in a church that was not bombed. We sent it 5 days ago. It's all help from Ghent for the hospitals, and there's people there on the place that these boxes are all medical.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Medical supplies. And all the backside is supplies for women health, like
Exactly, hygiene. Yep, the same.
hygiene help. I
Right.
don't know in English.
Yes, we have that. Yeah, yep. This is like the most important pieces right now, and the country is begging everybody to supply whoever can and able to. And right now, as we know, through, I don't know if you guys know, but on the news, as of literally this yesterday, this morning, you know, the Russian forces struck a mall, you know, I mean, this is like unbelievable. I mean, they supposedly said it's not going to be only, no civilian lives will be touched. As we know, that's not true. And a lot of civilian lives fell, and children, many children lost their lives, innocent children, for nothing. More, and you know, multiple different places in Mariupol and Kherson, they were taken over. I've seen footage that are not available on social media, and let me tell you, it's hard to watch. Yeah, very hard to watch, to see bodies and body parts, and oh my God, it's awful. It's awful that the country, any country, will be going through something like this. And what's worse, we don't know when it's going to end. We don't know why it's even happened, much less when it's going to end. It's a madman who is, you know, power hungry, and he wants to return all these countries back to Soviet Union. That's his master plan. That's what he really wants. So, but if he takes over Ukraine, he's going after the Baltic states next, because that would be showing power. I just hope that, you know, people, meaning countries, that are able to send aid and able to send weapons, because Ukraine has the labor but doesn't have the weapons. And luckily, I know US has been very good supportive that way, and I'm proud of that, because, you know, nobody should be put into a war without any ammunition and not able to fight, at very least, to save their country and for freedom of their people. Because, you know, as leaders that have been taken oath, they should be leading and be taking care of their nations, not put their people at risk, at war, and just going in for no reason other than personal vendetta. It's just not right. I mean, these presidents, they took oath. how's this protecting their country, even their own countrymen that were left in various parts of Ukraine, soldier troops, Russian troops that also put on social media footage that was, let me tell you, was not easy to watch. And they said that we're now left for dead, abandoned by our own people, by Russia. And we're just putting it out there because we want everybody to know we asked for help. We're stranded in Ukraine. We have no weapons. We have no food. We have nowhere to sleep. We've been sleeping in the snow. This whole thing was in Russian. And I do speak the language. So it's very disturbing to see that footage from Russian soldiers and saying flatly that they have been abandoned. That the only thing that they heard from the people from when their radio was still intact, that they will send somebody for them, but only if they sign some papers. Sign some papers? Sign some papers. That means goodbye. We'll never rescue you. So they know that they will never be rescued. They're probably not even there anymore. That was at least a week and a half ago. So by partnering with this organization, I am hoping to do great many things and getting direct aid to Ukraine as needed, because there's so many fallen soldiers and humans, children, innocent children for no reason. And we need to spread love. We need to share love and care and help. And I'm hoping people can, do what they can, how they able to sustain and pray, if nothing else, for the safety of innocent lives and end of this war and freedom for Ukraine.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Alla, for sharing your personal experience. It's not easy to talk about this, what is happening in Ukraine in this moment. Now, and thanks so much for raising awareness on this particular problem. Now, I simply want to ask you if there is a contact for this organization and where people can send the donations.
Can you repeat that? I missed that last piece.
Yes, I want to understand if there is a contact where people can send the donations.
Oh yes, I had shared
a website, an email.
I shared with Angela the website.
Yes, thank you.
It's I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna write it in the chat.
Yeah.
You can there's it's ifcworld.org. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
so
thank you.
The website of the organization is www.ifcworld.org. I repeat, www.ifcworld.org to contact, to send support and donations. Thank you very much, Alla.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone watching and all the members of TCB for joining on this special event. Thank you. Let's spread love and kindness to everyone and to Ukrainian people. Thank you very much.
Amen. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
And now maybe we'll close this in the song, in hope and prayer for the country and all countries. No more war.
No more war.
Rodolfo
Angela will lead us in
us
song.
into singing the "We Are the World" refrain.
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead, enjoy. You're
Yeah.
Rodolfo, lead.
Yeah.
go ahead, Angela. You're gonna lead us in song.
Rodolfo
Oh.
can. Come on,
All
Rodolfo.
all together.
All right. Okay, together.
All right,
Okay,
let's go.
just
Rodolfo, count,
tell
please,
you,
count.
We are the world.
We are
Okay.
the world.
We
We are
are
the
the
children.
We
We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's all
start
giving.
Oh, there's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives.
It's
It
true.
will make a better day. Just
Just
you
you
and
and
me.
me.
You and me,
You and me.
just you and me, just you and
Bravo.
me.
Love, 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 love.
And can I
Always
ask
stand
you
up.
one thing? There's an
Yeah.
app it called Sweat Coins. It's you can put it on your phone, and every step you make, you get a coin.
Mhm.
And every coin you can donate to Ukraine
Ah,
directly. They can diverse it in fiat money that they can use there on the place.
great. Okay.
Okay.
Can we do that
Thank
on the
you.
next segment, Stefan?
Yeah,
Coordinate
no
with
problem.
Alla, please. All right.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I so appreciate all your prayers, your love, your affection for others in need, in pain, and willingness to just open your hearts. I so appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so
Alla.
much.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
all of us. And this, on behalf of John, who's in the office right now, I'm sending love to every one of you, love to Ukraine, love to all countries, and love to all humankind.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alla.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Rodolfo.
Angela. Thank
Thank
you
you
all.
for joining.
Thank you all.
Thank you, everybody.
Love
Thank
you
you.
all.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
Love you all.
Love you
Thank
all.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Love
Bye.
you.
Bye.